everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise is on a 2021 Acura RDX review. So I'm going to give a pros and cons near the end of the video. Before we get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified new videos. I really appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you very much in advance. So for this vehicle, the 2021 Platinum White Pearl is the color you look at. It's a very beautiful color. It has some sparkles as well in the paint. You got the LED tail lights with all LED except for the incandescent light. The length is 187 inches and the width is 75 inches and the height is 66 inches. You see a lot of chrome touches throughout the vehicle, touches here and there, including the grille over here. You also have the LED jewel eye headlights as well too, and also have the daylight running lights as well too. You notice the hood also has some chrome touches around it, and a diamond pentagon grille looks really nice and beautiful. It's wearing 235/55 R19 all season tires, and actually these are wearing Continental to be specific. As we look at this vehicle, we notice that there's a lot of nice hard plastic near the bottom of the footwell. And also we're going to take a look at the engine bay, and that latch to open up the hood is next to the where you put the foot at, the footrest area. So once you unlatch that, okay, so you need to just click on here to unlatch the hood, and you can lift it up. First thing you notice, there's a lot of space on the engine compartment, and also the washer fluid, windshield wiper fluid, is actually on the left, and you got plenty of space. Everything's well laid out, and it looks like the engine is not that big overall in this particular vehicle. 272 2.0 liter direct injection VTEC turbo 4-cylinder engine. So it's actually very powerful engine overall for this little vehicle, and it looks really well laid out, and it is a turbo engine, so got to keep that in mind. Some people like turbo, some people don't. And you got the battery right over there, the wet plug over there, and the other fluids. Torque is 272 pound-feet at 6,500 RPM. So it had a lot of torque for this particular vehicle. So getting around is not a problem with this vehicle. It's very torquey, so it gives you a lot of power when you need it in particular. So notice also at the same time there's the fuse box on the right, so if you need to access that. So MPG is 21 city, 27 highway, 23 combined. Definitely not bad at all. Of course, for turbos, sometimes you press it and go, you might use your MPG may differ. And also it has an insulated blanket over the engine bay, so to keep noise out. And I actually find the hood pretty good quality. The steel and everything is pretty solid overall. So like many Hondas, the vehicles not only look good, but actually it's very solid. So you can take another look at this over here. Not a super big engine like the previous model. This is a turbo 4, whereas the other one is a 6-cylinder engine. But you get better performance with this one. Okay, so let's take a look at the driver's side door over here. And notice the paint has a lot of flakes. Actually, it's very beautiful overall. So keep that in mind. So the color of the interior you're gonna see in this one is parchment interior color. So that gives it a little tan looking color inside, and some people like it. Some people opt for ebony, which is probably better and more clean. The top part is actually a little bit hard over here. It's not that soft, but the sides, the insulation is pretty good quality and pretty soft. This one is not wheel. It's like plastic. We just painted silver over here. And you also got 2 settings for the seats. So you have 2 different keys that you can set the seats differently. And you have the EOS sound system. Also, this one opens the hatch in the back of the vehicle. And you got the power windows, power locks. And also you have the power mirrors as well too. So you have the power mirror set up and you have it to the left or the right. Your mirrors will rotate as well too when you drive the vehicle. I actually like the stitching a lot. And look at the seats. Looking at the vehicle, the seats look really nice, and these are 12-way power seats. Of course, you could do the lumbar up and down, and also you could do the recline and also move forward as well too. So these are like very comfortable, and actually you can adjust the headrest as well. So you can see the steering wheel over here, nice and big. And also you see the vents over here. You got the lane departure, you got the parking sensor, collision mitigation. And over here you see the lane departure, the parking sensor, collision mitigation. You got vehicle stability, you got the brake hold, and you also have the parking brake as well. So you know, a lot of different settings. This color actually looks pretty good on the vehicle overall, but in long term it may get a little bit dirty. You have to clean it a lot. This is the Acura steering wheel with the horn symbols on it, and you know, it has an airbag, of course, and it has this Acura logo when you get in that actually chimes a little, and it makes a little difference, I guess. It makes it special, but you know, it changes color. You can keep an eye and watch it. You can spend some time on this thing in particular, but I think it could have been a little bit different in all terms. You know, a lot of different manufacturers had different ones. On the left of the vehicle, you probably notice there's the paddle shifter, you got the auto lights, you got the high beam, the turn signal as well. On the right, you get the wiper, you got the mist, intermittent wipers. On the dash, let's take a look at the dash over here. And what you see on the left, you got the tech, you got the hot and cold for the temperature. In the middle, you got the open door, since we have one of the doors open. And you got what mode you're in sport mode. And you also have the fuel level, and the gas tank is on the left. You can see the arrow pointing to the left, and the right you have the speedometer. Keep in mind the middle piece over there is actually a digital piece, so that you can change it to different graphics as needed. You can stroll around and you can see different graphics and different information as well. A little more information on the right side. You also have the wiper in the back is controlled over there as well. And you can see there's very simple commands to use on the steering wheel. You got the volume knob, which is a push down, and you also control left and right. And you can probably turn channels on the radio with that. And on the right, you know, you got the different functions for the cruise control. You also got the lane departure and the following distance for the cruise control. And it's very simple to use, like other Hondas. I had the previous Honda video, the Accord video, and yeah, actually it's very adaptive for the cruise control. So that's something great and more simple and newer technology involved, I'm pretty sure. So just another look at this. Reset, resume, cancel, and you actually could change it and you show up on the dash as well. You can see the nice steering wheel. I like how it looks like. It looks really neat, stylish, and also sporty as well. We're gonna do the sun visor test, so see how much it covers. I think the material is not the best over here, but you know, it works. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how much it covers overall. Wow, it covers the whole thing and still have leftover space. That's so good. Look at that. This is a 10 out of 10 for the sun visor. If all of them were like this, I'd be super happy. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for the sun visor test. And in addition to that, you still have the vanity mirrors, you know, so if you need to check out something, you have the mirrors over there. And you also have the lights over here, home link on the rear view mirror. There goes the LED light, in fact. You know, you also have the assist for emergency, the sunroof control, Honda Link, and you can subscribe to that. I think the first year is free. I guess they call it Acura Link on these vehicles. You don't have the key in there, so we can't really show you that part. And you know, it's very nice. The material, the sun visor is definitely very nice, and this one has the same thing. So I wish those lights were LED instead of yellow light. So the material for the headliner is not that great, I could say. You know, just being honest on that. Wish it was a little bit softer material, especially for a higher price vehicle. And this is the infotainment system, and these are the controls for it. You got the radio functions, you got the climate control buttons over here, and you got the mode, the AC, you know, the fan, recirculating, the defrost, front and rear, and also you got the seat, cooling seats and stuff like that. Hey, this vehicle has a 10-speed automatic transmission. It also has the engine auto start and auto off, and you can turn that off by hitting the A symbol. This one has the touch transmission, so it's not one of those manual shift ones. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I don't have a problem with it. There's a nice touchpad as well too, so for the navigation and such. There's quite a bit of compartment space over here. On the left is probably for phones and stuff like that. On the right is for cups and stuff, or drinks. But I noticed that it's not too deep overall, and there's a little paper on the other side. But the one definitely on the top, you can see that it's not too deep. So you know, something that's not too deep, when you drive fast, the thing may spill. Keep that in mind. And you got a little space compartment in the back of the console as well. And this roller thing is nice, definitely really nice. It's very smooth, and there's a little place to put your wrist on when you use the navigation as well. It's a little bit like layered in a way, and that's actually very good design in my opinion. I actually tried the touchscreen a little bit, and it's very easy to use. So I'm going to show you a little clip of that after this. And the radio button, if you want to do knobs, that's back. And the radio and audio button is just on the near the top near the hazard light over there. So the vents on the side, some people like that, some people don't. So keep them in mind. I actually like the old format for the vents more. I think you get more air in the vehicle, but that's definitely not a showstopper in my purchase if I'm interested in this vehicle. So I like how the layout is in terms of the compartment. Acura, Honda definitely did a great job on this. EOS Studio, so you got the speakers also on the top of the roof, and yeah, it's definitely a very higher end vehicle compared to, say, some of the older model they used to have for the RDX. Definitely a major improvement. And also the silver part is not really metal, it looks like it's painted on, so over time it may wear a little bit if you kind of keep the vehicle for a very long time. So looking at this, you know, it's very easy to look at. You know, you got the gauges. Those are physical gauges, by the way. So you know, I like physical gauges, not to worry about something not working. So I'm going to show you a little clip over here, and the navigation is not that big, but it's still easy to look at, and you can move the mouse around and change it around in different directions as well. And it's a nice size. I wouldn't say it's the best. Wish it was a little bit bigger for the infotainment. I wish it was a touchscreen as well. And I show you the rear view mirror. And you know, there's, you know, the sight lines are pretty good. I don't think you'd be having a problem driving this vehicle. And no blind spot in the front. The A-pillar is not that big. Navigation, which is a touchscreen, and which is a little bit bigger. Okay, let's take a look at the front passenger side. Similar layout overall, and you got the power locks and also the window button. Trailway power seats, which is really nice because you got lumbar support on both seats, front passenger and driver. I like how the cushions are on these seats. These are leather seats, by the way. It's not invitation leather or anything like that. So you're getting real leather seats that are very comfortable in the Acura. And you can see over here in the back, there's plenty of room. You can look back. I know the hatch is open, but definitely plenty of room overall on this vehicle. So you can sit up to 5 people, preferably 4 people very comfortably, 5 people if they're not really big people in the back. And it's in all Acuras, you know, it's definitely one level higher than Honda. In my opinion, I think Lexus is the higher level than Acura. So this dealership owns both Lexus and Acura, which is a good thing. So you get your choices, right? But the compartment over here in the console is pretty much not that useful. And the middle part over here definitely used up for a cup holder and a phone. As in most cases, people don't use the whole compartment size anyway. So on the bottom, you also have space for the power outlet, and also it looks like a charger. You can actually charge your phone down there as well too. I don't know why they didn't have the key charger package. I didn't see a higher package model in stock. Let's take a look at the glove compartment. Nice size glove compartment. You got 2 levels, and probably fit the manual and maybe the license information, but not anything bigger for a laptop or anything like that. So you got the airbag, of course. The headliner, in my opinion, could be a little bit better in material, but definitely the seats, the armrest. Okay, let's take a look at the back seat behind the passenger, and you can see the materials carry over from the front to the back, very similar. You also have the nice speaker integrated in the door as well, and you have cup holders in the back, which is a really nice feature to have. I like how the map pockets are very solid, and you also have 2 cup holders over here as well. You can see that. Not very big cup holders. Maybe you have problems with a big soda, I guess, or smaller drinks and such would be okay. You got that panoramic roof, and also you got the light over here. I don't think the thing is turned on in the front. And also you got the vents over here, and you also had 2 USBs as well. So that's very well in terms of option packages. You're getting a lot for your money. And the seats here in the back is a little bit hard on the plastic, but it's okay. It's just the headliner, I feel a little bit rough for the price point. So these are not turned on right now, you can see, but that's how you manually turn it on if the front was enabled. So that's not enabled, so you can't do that. And the panoramic moonroof or sunroof, whatever you want to call it, you know, you could control from the front, of course. So the seat backs are a little bit hard. Still okay in most cases, and I like how the trim, the colors differentiate. It's a little contrast between the parchment and also the black color. And of course, this one's a little bit soft plastic over here. It's not that bad at all. And you know, and you move over here, the material is not bad either. It's actually very soft. It has some cushion behind it, so as well as here, and definitely on the armrest is really good. But on the bottom portion, of course, it's going to be hard touches, and you know here is okay. Here is the hard touches and such of that for cup holders, which is not a problem at all, because you might kick it, or you know, if something is not hard down there, you actually could get damaged. You can see over here there's a little like cover, so it's not a matte cover or anything like that, but you actually could put something there as well. So this side is going to be no different. Definitely have cup holders on the left side in the back row as well. And of course you can fold the back row down to get more space with cargo wise. And you can look at the front. You can see the driver and also the passenger has plenty of comfort as well. Very sculptured, very luxurious, and very sporty as well. It's a great combination to have if you're looking for an SUV. Definitely this is on my top list to look at, so just let you know right now. And the panoramic roof, sunroof, whatever you call it, it's not bad, but the material I wish it was a little bit softer, as you find in some of the Lexus models. So the Acura, maybe you get the answer to make that a little bit better on the material on the headliner. Okay, so push button start, and you know, over here you got the gas cap that I mentioned about it. So let's take a look at the back door over here, and you can see there's definitely also has the latch for the door. Same materials overall. You also have the speaker integrated within the door, the chrome door handle, and you know, soft touches. I actually like this. You can put your arm there and it doesn't feel like it hurts or anything like that in particular. And you got the window button as well. There's no heated seat button in the back, so if you're looking for a vehicle that has heated seats in the second row, this one doesn't seem to have it, or it's not in this option packages, not in the tech package, right? Could be maybe in a different package, right? So most people will probably buy the tech package, or buy the base, or buy the Ace, you know, A-Spec, you know, appearance package. So it really depends what you're looking for. This seat doesn't recline, that's why I noticed. I'm going to see if I can verify that by lifting it a little bit and leaning it back. No, it doesn't recline. That's what I noticed. Some of the seat backs in some vehicles actually do recline when you do that. So if the thing is too upright, and there's a way to recline it as well. So that's something to note. Next, I'm gonna look at the back of the vehicle and open up the hatch. Okay, so thank you for Acura Pleasanton who let me film this for my friends and family. And the cargo volume is 29.5 cubic feet. So pretty big size for this size SUV. And you can see there's a light on in the back over there on the headliner. So that's kind of nice because in the dark you can't see anything without that. And I actually like it when they make the seat backs black over there so it gets dirty. You know, you won't notice it that much. The button is over here. You can use the remote as well. And also there's actually a spare tire in this vehicle on the bottom. So I'm going to show you that. And you got the chroma exhaust tips over here as you can see. So when you open up the bottom portion, you have extra storage and the spare tire is right there. To lower it, you have to twist that thing with the tools that you're gonna find over here. See, right there on the right side. There's just a lot of extra compartments hidden on the RDX. Okay, so you know, very simple. Just click on that switch and you can open the vehicle and take a look. There's actually quite a bit of space overall. I think most needs they will meet it. And also you could actually use these little knobs over here to lower the seats. Just pull on it, then the seats will come down. So, and also there's a tether piece for the baby seats. You can see that in the back of the seats over there. Also, you'll notice there's actually an option that you could install a cargo roller shade. So you actually could cover the important stuff in the back as well. So that's something that you can see that it has those openings that you could close the cargo roller. And yeah, very nice overall. I mean, you have tie hooks on the sides as well. So you get a lot of different things for your money with the Acura. Definitely a great value. And these are the tether. So, you know, for the top tether for the baby seats and such. So if you need to set up the tether to tether it to the seat, that's where you do. And one of the things you notice about this vehicle is definitely, in my opinion, is the right size vehicle to get if you don't want something too big. If you want to go bigger, then you want to look at the MDX where it sits 7 passenger, and that's the button to lower it or set the height. If you're looking for a big SUV or bigger vehicle, then you want to get maybe say a minivan, you know. So those are the options out there. Just throwing some of them out there if you're looking for the Honda brand of vehicles. I actually like how the tail lights are, and it does feel a little bit like a lobster look, I guess, like the other Honda Accord, you know, so it has a lobster look. So this is the view with the second row, the 2 seats folded with 1 seat up, which is a great feature to have. Suppose you have something to carry from a, you know, store, furniture, piece of wood, you can actually fold this thing down. Very versatile, to say the least. And you know, there's still space for the passenger to sit at. It's very comfortable, you know, nice and wide as well. And looking at this thing, yeah, it's going to be plenty of room, plenty of space, but the vehicle is just not too big, but definitely not small at all. So, and you got the chrome exhaust tips I mentioned earlier. I do want to show you the spare tire, which is under there. And let me see if I could get a nice shot at that. Right there. So It's a spare tire. I don't think it's a full-size spare though. So that's underneath. And I like it when SUVs they sell have it, but it's only on the super handling all-wheel drive they have it, not on the A-Spec. Okay, here's my pros and cons on this Acura RDX 2021 with super handling all-wheel drive and with the tech package as well. As you can see from the list, a lot of features are included, including the 19-inch wheels, the jewel-eye headlights, the leather seats, and also drives really great with the new engine as well. And it handles and drives, and also a very solid vehicle. So you get a lot of things are included for the price, as if you're buying another smaller SUVs and some other brands, right? Take for example, say you're looking for a BMW, or you're looking for Mercedes, or you're looking for Lexus, right? I think this is definitely the best value that you can get. So, you know, for a lot of features, and it feels more upscale nowadays compared to the older models. And you know, one of the things I do want to point out that I didn't like is actually the price. I still feel that it's a little bit high on the price, $44,625. That's with the destination already. So you can see the price over there is like $43K without the destination. It's around the ballpark of an MDX. So maybe the MDX would be a better price, you know, looking at it. And you know, you got more beautiful features in the MDX. And check out the MDX as well. It's a 2021 models coming out for the MDX. You can do a side-by-side comparison against the 2021 RDX then to determine which one fits your needs the best. So those are my opinion. And the other thing is that the touch for the infotainment is not that great. Some people actually prefer the touchscreen, so those are my few nags. Other than that, this is a great vehicle, and you know, it has everything you need, and everything just is right. The setup is perfected and has a great sound system as well. Just want to note something on the top of the vehicle as well. You have the little shark fin on the top, but you also have this great big size panoramic roof that actually opens up. You get a lot of light, and also the front window does slide back, so you know, but the one in the back is stationary. So that's good to know if you're looking for this vehicle and you know what to expect from it. It just happens to have a 2021 RDX A-Spec next to it, and it's a very nice looking vehicle as well. But notice there's some differences between the two, one of which is actually the bigger rim, and I think these are wearing Eagle tires. I think it's Goodyear tires. I'm going to show you the size as well. Take a quick peek over here. So it's doing 255/45 R20s compared to the 19s that you see on the tech package vehicle. So little differences here and there, and also the chrome is deleted, you know, plus some other features. So I'm not going to go in depth on this one. Hope you liked the video. Please help me with a thumbs up so that people can see the video. And please leave a comment so it helps other people looking for this vehicle or something similar as well too. And I see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.